Well, welcome to another live broadcast. I'm live now on YouTube here in Clifton Market. I've been doing this about every day for about a month. Well, basically to let everybody know what's up, the latest news about the market, and sort of be like a cheerleader for the troops. As far as it having any effective showing increase in sales, we haven't seen that yet. But I mean that's been our problem all along. Is whatever we do, we can't seem to show a increase in sales. We can't survive with the sales where they are now, and so we're kind of. Oh yes, absolutely. And I just spoke to hi Yvonne. You gonna sit down and say hello?
I did that.
Okay.
Say hi hello to you.
Well, I'm live now on YouTube. So, we don't see you. I mean, you just see me, so.
No, but I have to. So just say hi to everybody.
Okay, Yvonne says hello.
Yeah. Everybody needs to come in.
Did you submit a piece for the Secret Artworks? From Artworks always has like a fundraiser, and they have these. Did you do one?
I've done that many years. This year I didn't.
Oh, you didn't do it this year?
No, I was so busy with the golden ticket.
No, I understand. I submitted mine yesterday.
Were you happy to get the golden ticket?
Well, yes, I was kind of. John Humphreys came over and adjusted the light on my piece. I thought, oh, this is a dead sure ringer that my piece is going to win, because why would they adjust the lights?
But he has nothing to do with it.
I understand, but he was helping Leslie out.
Oh, yeah,
So
with the lights, you're not allowed to touch it because it's so delicate.
right. So anyway, I thought for sure I was going to win, but I like the piece that did win. It's quite curious. Was her name Carol Wright?
Oh, I'm blanking now.
Yeah.
But the jurors, they decide I'm sitting there.
John got second place. He's won first place before.
Yeah.
So he's.
It always depends on the jury.
Well,
Every time we have a different jury, and that's a good thing.
No, it's absolutely true.
It's always the same.
But everybody likes John's stuff.
Enjoy. Have a nice
Thank you, Yvonne. Yvonne worked hard on the Golden Ticket Show. It was held at the Trailside Nature Center this time. Hi, Mrs. Costco. Howdy. So we'll just get right into the reading the news from the emails that sends out from the Clifton Town Meeting. You can go to cliftoncommunity.org and sign up for the email. And from time to time, Kevin Marsh sends out a fantastic email with all the things you'd want to know. So in this December 3rd meeting at CTM, they're going to be voting on the new bylaws changes. Also, they'll be voting for candidates for trustees. I believe there's 5 spaces and there's 5 candidates, so that's a good sign. You can always go to cliftoncommunity.org and read the bylaw changes. Most of them have been recommended and concern communication in a digital age. CPS Magnet School enrollment is going on. Parents interested in Cincinnati Public School magnet programs such as Fairview Clifton German Language School, North Avondale Montessori, and other CPS magnet schools may be interested in upcoming information sessions where CPS administrators will explain the online lottery process to enter magnet elementary schools and answer your questions. Hey, Phil. Round 1 opened November 6th. There'll be 2 more rounds coming up. CPS began its lottery system in October 2015 to create an easy and equitable process for assigning seats in magnet schools. At this last meeting, CTM, that was this Monday, the Cincy flags presented at CTM, and if you Google Cincy flags, it will come up to a website, and they will have, chances are they're going to have the Clifton, hey Holly, they'll have examples for Clifton. The Lantern Walk is this Sunday, and today from 5:30 to 7:30 at the Fairview Clifton German Language School cafeteria, they'll be making lanterns. Hello. I'm live on YouTube. You want to come over and say hello?
Sure.
Great. You can sit right here.
I'll sit right here. Cool.
So I started this broadcast to sort of get the word out about Clifton, so you can introduce yourself.
Hello, my name's Chris.
And what brings you into the market today?
I'm hungry, so I was looking for pizza, and I'm a student and I'm practicing suturing, so I was looking for something to suture to practice with.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I don't know what to look for, but.
Well, have you sutured something before?
Yes, sir.
Like what? Like what do you use?
I've tried bananas. I've tried oranges. Pig's feet works well, but I don't see any pig's feet here, unfortunately. Yeah. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I guess like chicken legs might do.
Chicken legs is a good idea. I might have to try that for sure.
You could suture the leg up, you know.
I could do that. So this is Ask Me About Clifton Market?
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I've been broadcasting here about on and off for about a month,
Okay.
trying to get the word out about the market and try to answer questions people have.
Sweet.
Where do you live?
Well, I'm from Dayton, but I'm just doing a rotation at Good Sam right now, and but I'm currently just staying right here in Clifton in an apartment. So yeah.
Well, we're excited to have a market here, but we've been having trouble getting market share, people to come in.
Okay.
We really need more traffic.
Okay.
It's hard to know what to do. Do you have any suggestions?
This is a good place to start for sure. I have gotten a few things here and I have enjoyed it. Pizza is really good, so.
Thank you. They have a great deli and a meat department, and we're just we're trying to brainstorm how to get more traffic, because we need Clifton plus the surrounding neighborhoods.
Okay.
Cumminsville, North Avondale, St. Bernard, so forth and so on. So how long will you be here now?
4 more weeks. Yeah. Yeah.
So in learning how to suture, have you ever sutured a human yet?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
What, a cadaver?
No, live human.
What, they have a cut or something?
Yeah.
And-
Yeah. That I've done some suturing, just like in my ER rotation and stuff, but still want to get better at it. So keeping on practicing, for sure.
So what kind of needle do you like to use and thread? You have or just use whatever's recommended?
Yeah, probably whatever's recommended for where the wound is and how deep the wound is and whatnot. So, yeah. I wouldn't say I'm a surgeon by any means.
How do they suture a vein together?
How do they what?
Suture a vein. Suture a vein together. Don't you have to sort of like go completely around it?
Like I said, I'm not a surgeon.
Okay.
So I don't do any of that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah.
This is you're just exterior surgery.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
I don't. We got music up at the Ludlow Garage. Have you been up there to see the music?
I have not. No, I want to though. I've heard there's lots of good bands playing there and whatnot. So.
Yeah, they have a lot of legacy bands. Like Procol Harum was there, but it's not really Procol Harum. It's just like one guy and then a bunch of session men come in and they just cover all the songs.
Sweet.
Numerous. One right after another. They had Rolling Stones come in. They had Moody Blues. They had Procol Harum, but all legacy bands. Even they have a John Denver lookalike.
Oh no way. That's sweet.
He looks like John Denver, and he travels around the world playing John Denver.
That's sweet. That's sweet. Do they got anything coming soon this weekend, possibly?
Oh yes. Friday and Saturday, you can just go up there, Google it. They always have music, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Sweet. Well, my parents are coming in, so I'll maybe see if we can find something to do over there. That's sweet.
And we also have an improv up here at the Clifton Performance Theater. It's downstairs across from CBS. And I don't know if they have a show tonight or not, but it's just improvisation.
Nice.
I might be able to pull it up quickly. Let's see.
So how long has the show been going on for?
Well, I do about an hour and a half a day.
Hour and a half a day. Sweet.
I started this about a month ago. So I can't seem to pull it right up now. Oh, here it is. Weekly shows at Improv Cincinnati. Let's see. It's refreshing. Shows weekly on Saturdays, but that's the 3rd. That's passed.
Okay.
October 27th is passed, so doesn't look like they have anything happening, but you're more than likely to just walk up there across from CBS. You can see more. You get a verification for that.
Awesome. Well,
Also, we got this new Sitwell's opened up across the street.
Oh, really?
It's just a total vegan restaurant right next to the Esquire.
Okay.
Are you vegan at all?
Unfortunately, I haven't jumped on that trend. I like meat a lot, so haven't done that.
Right after you sew it up, you cook it up.
Exactly.
November 10th. That's tomorrow. There it is. Yeah. Saturday, November 10th, 8 to 9:30. True Stories in Improv. Let's see if we can get a list of what that's about. In the past, they've done like complete cabaret with just suggestions from the audience.
Okay.
But this is Veracity with Wampus, Castle of Wonder, Improv Cincinnati at Clifton Performance Theater. Veracity, as a guest monologuist, tells true stories that inspire the hilarious scenes from a team of all-star improv comedians. Okay. Wampus, a quirky team of characters who excel at playful absurdity and perform with exuberance. Castle of Wonder, smart, dashing, carefree, and a little bit dangerous. This team of improvisers is like your dream date in high school.
All right.
So I need them to come down here and do a little shtick on the show here.
Oh, for sure. Sure. Yeah. That's awesome.
I was thinking. So that's tonight up there.
Okay. Maybe I'll check that out. That's sweet.
We got our own little second city going on.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm probably going to go grab a pizza. So
thanks
it's a pleasure meeting you, Tom.
Pleasure.
Yep.
And your name again?
Chris.
Chris. Okay,
Yep.
Chris.
Yep.
I'll see you in the ER.
All right. Sounds good. All right. See ya.
Thank you, Chris. Hello. Good. That was great. Meeting Chris, a young surgeon, a young doctor. We were talking about the Golden Ticket Art exhibit. Is at the Trailside Nature Center until December 15th. The exhibit hours are Tuesday, 3 to 7, Fridays, 3 to 7, and Saturdays, 12 to 4. Let's see if we can find out who the winners were by going to the CCAC website. Hopefully they posted the winners. Golden ticket. It says about the exhibit, opening receptions. We got the awards, but nothing about the winners. So we tried. I know that John Humphreys won second place, and I believe Carol Esserite won first place, but I have to get verification of that. Oh, it's going on about Cincy flags. Let's just Google that and see if we can get Cincy Flags wants to design a flag for each of the 52 neighborhoods. It's a grant-funded project. And I hope that they're making the flags available. Yeah, it comes right up, Cincy Flags. We'll see what the design is for 52 neighborhoods, 52 unique flags. Vote for your neighborhood flag. Let's think at Clifton. They've designed the Clifton flags. One of them looks like a compass on a turquoise blue field. And on the website, they give the meaning of the flag. Flag number 2 has a small white star and a green and orange striped flag. Flag 3 looks like it's an H that has stripes moving in a rolling fashion with a little gaslight mark. Flag 4 also has a stripe of white, yellow, blue, and green against an orange background with a little star. So you can vote for your favorite flag. And by going to cincyflags.com. I hope that they make the flags available at a reasonable price. We had a design a while back, and the cost of the flag was about $40. It's a little bit pricey. The lantern making event is tonight at Fairview Clifton German Language School. Take care. And the walk is this Sunday, November 11th. It's a long-standing Clifton event. Festivities begin at 5:30 in the parking lot of the Clifton Rec Center on McAlpin Avenue. CTM will have baked goods, hot cocoa, and more available for purchase. At 6:15, the Fairview Clifton German Language School choir will perform. As sunset approaches around 6:30, everyone will light their battery-operated light inside a paper lantern and join a procession from Clifton Recreation Center to McAlpin, to Middleton, to Lafayette, to the City Cincinnati Women's Club, and back. It's 1.2 miles. The walk will start at approximately 6:30 p.m. and end by approximately 7:30. Streets will be closed, so wagons, strollers, and scooters are welcome. You can bring your own homemade or purchased lantern. This event happens, as noted above, if it's rain or shine. If it rains, the event will move indoors to the Clifton Rec Center. In order to make this event successful, we need a few volunteers. This is easy work, such as posting no parking signs and creating the luminaries. Email contact CTM at cliftoncommunity.org and advise them that you want to help make this event happen. As I said earlier, there's a lantern making event going on right now in the Fairview cafeteria till 7:30. Oh, actually, it's from 5:30 to 7:30, and it's only 5 o'clock now, so you'll have you got time to have dinner and rush up there. Lantern making supplies are $3 each. The Honeysuckle Hit Squad returns with the help of Cincinnati Parks Department staff and others to Burnett Woods to remove more of the honeysuckle invasive species that is crowding out native plants. Please consider volunteering some time for this event as more hands allow for more removal. Bring gloves and water and wear sturdy shoes. Loppers will be provided. There will be 2 events in November, and the last one is November 17th, coming up not this Saturday, tomorrow, but the next Saturday, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And they meet at the Trailside Nature Center. Hazardous waste collection is still going on every Thursday from 1 to 7 p.m. till November 15th. So it's next Thursday is the last day you can drop off your hazardous waste at Environmental Enterprises, Inc. at 4600 Spring Grove Avenue, 45232. That's from 1 to 7 p.m. this coming Thursday, November 15th. The Greater Cincinnati Waterworks offers a free lead testing kit to anyone in the service area. You can get one by calling 513-651-5323. 513-651-5323. Property owners who opt to go through the Greater Cincinnati Waterworks lead service line replacement program and have a Greater Cincinnati Waterworks contractor perform the replacement of the privately owned lead service line will receive cost sharing from Greater Cincinnati Waterworks of 40% of the cost with a maximum of $1,500. And if you have any other things that need to be done in the city, you can always call them at 513-591-6000. Fix-It Cincinnati now has an app for the smartphone. And I guess, I don't know what the name of that app is, but maybe it's Fix-It Cincinnati. So, it is 3 minutes after 5. The lantern making event at Fairview Clifton German Language School is also a chili cook-off. Bring a crock pot of your favorite chili to compete with or a side dish to share. $3 to make a lantern. It's first come, first served while supplies last at the Fairview Clifton cafeteria from 5:30 to 7:30 today. Let's go to the music listings and CityBeat, see what's playing nearby. Friday, November 9th. The Bogarts, we have the Bronson Arroyo Band, 8 p.m. It's rock. It's $10. Cafe Vivace has Brent Gallagher Organ Quartet at 8:30. It's jazz. Vivace is on McMicken. The Greenwich has Just Friends Friday with Kathy Wade featuring Randy Fillers. Trio at 9 p.m. It's jazz. It's $10. And at the Ludlow Garage tonight. We have John Medeski's Mad Skillet. It's 8:30 p.m. It's tickets are $20 to $45. It's jazz and blues and rock. A group of New Orleans musicians. Northside Tavern has Jam Wave in the Midwestern at 8 p.m. It's reggae rock. It's free. The Northside Yacht Club has the Ampraise release party with leopard print taser and static falls at 9 p.m. It's indie rock and pop and $7. And that's all the music lineup from CityBeat and the region. So let's go to the internet, see what we can find out. That is market details. We'll go to the Clifton Cultural Arts Center and see about upcoming events. The Golden Ticket Show is going to be going on till December 15th. On January 13th, they have Martin's Dream. It's at the second Sunday Family Showtime. That's the next event. Well, that's pretty long into the future. Let's go see what's happening in the news record. Bearcats brace for struggling Bulls. Opinion, why is college so expensive? UC graduate program to spark conversation networking about social justice issues. Results of the 2018 midterm ballot issues. Well, I think that might be interesting. I don't think I've seen the ballot issues. There was numerous changes. On issue 1, it failed. That was issue 1 was the only statewide initiative on the ballot and would have added a new section to Article 15 of Ohio's Constitution to classify the obtainment, possession, and or use of controlled substances as a misdemeanor offense. It failed. The Hamilton County Children's Services levy passed to provide general funds for children's services, including care and placement. City Council 2-year terms passed. City Council staggered terms passed. The Cincinnati Executive Session passed. Hamilton County Issue 12 will allow Section 5 of Article 2, legislative of the city charter to be repealed and require all city council meetings to be held in accordance with the requirements outlined in the Ohio Open Meetings Act. So Dee, I can't remember now if you said yes. There was an issue of whether they can have closed sessions or not. It's not clear here. It's just that the result is dovetails with the recommendations from Ohio Open Meetings Act. Cincinnati Campaign Finance passed. Hamilton County Issue 13 will amend the city charter to prohibit unlimited and anonymous contributions made through limited liability companies, LLCs, to candidates in municipal elections. The amendment will also remove inconsistencies and add clarifying language and add definitions of key terms. The Cincinnati Civil Service passed. Hamilton County Issue 14 is an amendment which will delete the provision that only Ohio residences may receive the 5-point preference given to qualifying veterans who receive a passing score on Cincinnati's entry-level examinations. And the Cincinnati Public Safety Academy passed. Hamilton County Issue 15 will permit the city charter to be amended to award 5 points of examination credits to graduates of a public safety academy established by Cincinnati Public Schools and the City of Cincinnati. The 5 points are designed to provide an incentive for graduates to apply to serve the city's fire and police departments. Thank you, Elizabeth Schmidt, for that story. I didn't get to read the results. The Bearcats played Ohio State on Wednesday, and they came up short. Nearly a century in the making, Bearcats battle the Buckeyes. Let's see what that story is about. Nearly a century. I didn't think they played them very often. Well, we just get a picture. We get a story on that. We show a picture of the new arena opening. Now they have 2 concourses. And that's all from the news record. Let's see what else we have in the queue here. Let's go to the College Conservatory of Music and see what's playing now. We have the CCM Studio Musical Godspell. Howdy. It's November 8th to 10th. And then November 15th to the 18th, the CCM Main Stage Opera, The Turn of the Screw. Turn of the Screw. Let's go to see what's playing at the garage. Yesterday they had The Alarm. Tonight at 8:30 was going to be John Medeski's Mad Skillet. And Saturday's performance is sold out. It's Joshua Radin with a very special guest, Lily Kershaw. Upcoming next week, we're going to have the go-arounds with special guests, the Turtle Doves, on Thursday. On Friday, we have Joe Pug. And that's all I have from the garage. Let's go see what's playing at the Esquire Theater. On Halloween night, they showed The Exorcist. And some friends of mine were going there, and they were joking in the seat. And people kept on telling them to shush. You would think everybody knew what The Exorcist is about, but nonetheless, etiquette in a theater is to be silent. There's numerous special shows at the Esquire, and one of them's November 14th at 7:30, and it's I Can Only Be Mary Lane, Wednesday, November 14th at 7:30. There's a panel discussion after the film. 82-year-old Mary Lane is one of the last legendary blues musicians that made the Great Migration from America's South. Although Mary is widely respected in Chicago, she has never gotten the wider recognition she deserves. This documentary follows Mary as she records just in her second studio album and first in over 20 years. Her producer thinks it could potentially win her a Grammy if only they can get it done. There's going to be a special guest panelist. Nancy Pushkar is an actress, a private acting coach for teens, screenwriter, and artist. She studied performance, technical theater, and fine art at Northern Kentucky University, as well as studied acting on the East and West Coast. Nancy is the owner of Crazy Lady Productions. She has written, produced, directed, and performed in short and feature films and television series. She is currently in post-production of a series called The Randoms, which she created, produced, and directed. Nancy continues to write film shorts and series, produced documentaries, and is currently writing a feature film. Ed Salvicki has been the president of the Cincinnati Blues Society since 2016. He is a retired business executive from P&G and currently works as a consultant, Taekwondo instructor, and executive in residence at UC and photographer. Camille Saba Smith, Lady Saba. She is a jazz and R&B singer who performs with Afro Sheen and is a guest singer in many jazz shows around the town. Saba also hosts a radio show on Waif Radio. Filling out the panel will be Angela Combs. She is a blues and country singer, currently sings with the Strum and Honey, and sang with One Mississippi for about 15 years prior. Angela hails from Mississippi, so I thought that the southern connection to Mary Lane may be of interest. She has performed on our main stage at our Summerfest the last 2 years. So that's all going to happen on Wednesday, November 14th at 7:30. We're going to screen I Can Only Be Mary Lane. On tonight, November 9th at 10 o'clock, it's going to be Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. It's an intro and Q&A with the cinema guys. Yesterday was Thirsty Thursdays. Of course, they're going to be screening It's a Wonderful Life, December 16th at 12:30 and 3:50. The Queen City Kings. Oh hi, will be shown Friday, November 9th. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's November 29th at 7 p.m. Queen City Kings. Let's read about that. It's probably about King Studio. Queen City Kings, Thursday, November 29th. It's a project by Grand J.P. Young and Caleb Waldron. Queen City Kings, it's a project by grantees Jamie Odideron, J.P. Young, and Caleb Waldron from People's Liberty on Mind. Don't miss this film that explores Cincinnati as the birthplace of funk, soul, and rock and roll. Cincinnati, Ohio. Afro Sheen is hosting a screening of their docuseries Queen City of Kings at the Esquire Theater, November 29th. The film's unique collection of storytellers and performers include Justin McBride is an American jazz bassist, composer, and arranger. He is considered a virtuoso and is one of the most recorded musicians of his generation. He has appeared on more than 300 recordings as a sideman. He is also a 6-time Grammy Award winner. Clyde Brown's career includes 16 successful years as lead vocalist with both the internationally acclaimed group Benny King and the Drifters and the King of Gospel, James Cleveland. Clyde was awarded solo releases on Atlantic Records and has recorded with the incomparable Ray Charles, Sister Sledge, and Billy Preston. John Morris Russell is a remarkable artist with boundless enthusiasm for music making of all kinds. Conductor of the Cincinnati Pops since 2011, Mr. Russell's diverse programming and electric stage presence have infused new creativity and energy into one of the world's most iconic orchestras. Otis Williams of Otis Williams and the Charms is a Cincinnati native and Withrow High School football star who gave up his sports career to sing on King Records. J.D. Allen is a saxophonist and composer who now resides in New York City, was named the best composer and the best tenor saxophone in the critics poll at Downbeat magazine and is featured in the Queen City Kings concert series. So this is going to be a great screening Thursday, November 29th, the Queen City Kings. And filling out the lineup is Tuesday, November 13th, we have The Captain at 7 p.m. The Captain, 7 p.m. These are the special films at the Esquire. Presented by the UC Center for Film and Media Studies and sponsored by the Departments of German Studies and History. This film will be introduced by Tanya Nusser and followed by a Q&A session. So we don't have any more about that. Hey Dale, you want to come down and say hello? You want to come over and sit down and say hello?
No, I ain't really no camera person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
how's everything going?
thanks. Fine. I think my partner Irene's going to come here and she's going to take over your job here for a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she likes to sweep things up, wipe tables down,
Okay.
you know, stuff like that.
Well, what's the plan on doing that?
Well, she's around.
Yes.
She's around. We could close at 7 now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's tough.
Yeah.
Well,
Hope things get better, though.
well, I haven't found the secret lightning rod yet, but I'm looking for it.
I hear you, man.
I'm given. I feel a little more optimistic today.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. A lot of people, man, left. People that started when we first started. Quite a few of them's gone now. You know, found jobs.
Well,
You
it's
gotta do what you gotta do.
absolutely. I really admire you for sticking it out.
Oh, yeah, I like it here, man. That's why I hope things get, go okay.
We need to. I wish I could like have a bonfire or something. You know, a big rally. I don't know how else to do it. I need a superstar
Hey,
to head
I
up.
could bring some funds in here myself, man, be able to do something, you know?
Yeah, I need like a superstar,
Yeah.
Clifton superstar to come in and rally the base.
Yeah, man. I hear you.
I mean, we're just asking you to shop for groceries, not asking for your to go to war or anything.
Right.
But people, I'm hoping that we can just make sure that people know what we're into, what we're up against.
I think I'm just trying to keep positive, man, about all this. You know, I don't never try to keep that negative in my head, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
I always try to do some positive thing. Do what you can do. Yeah, do the best you can do, man, you know?
Yes, we'll, I haven't been broadcasting every day, but I'm gonna keep it up for at least a while.
Yeah, my daughter said she just called you on YouTube.
Yeah.
I like to find movies on YouTube. I'll be on YouTube pretty much myself.
Yeah. I have a lot of mothers say they like to tune in and learn about the day's news from Clifton. It's not.
Well, you know, we'll see what's going on, man. I ain't giving up, man.
Well, I'm not either.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for a way out.
That's right.
I need to get that marketing going.
Yeah.
So maybe we have to bust some people in. We'll have to bust some people in.
Oh, man, yeah.
Get a whole plane load fly here.
Hey, fly over here like, come on, man, fill this place up, man.
We'll have a helicopter delivery on the roof.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I like it here, man. Hey, they need a store to stay around here in this community, you know? Because it was like when 93 acres here,
Yeah.
and when they closed down, oh man, that messed up a lot of people, man.
Right.
I remember that, man. They just got around coming to the store. People was coming to the store to work. And they don't go on some shit. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I just spoke to Steve Gessling today. He was the man that bought the store from Keller's and then wasn't able to really fulfill it. And he mentioned a lot about the tremendous difficulty price-wise and how margins are so thin, and it's just kind of like a rock and a hard place. He's consequently retired. He sold his other shops. You know, he had 5 IGA restaurant grocery stores at one time, but well, we'll see.
I still think things will be okay, man. That's how I'm just trying to keep it in my head, man. You know, it all working out.
Amen to that. Hello.
And I guess it's start getting this cold weather now.
Yeah, it's definitely going to get down to a hard freeze any day now.
Yeah, I like to have it. I don't be out in that mess, man.
No, I got to work on it outside this weekend up in Lake Erie.
Oh, really?
It'll be hovering around freezing, but it's going to be sunny at least.
They talking about it's supposed to snow tonight, man.
Yeah, well.
I don't think it's going to be bad. I'll probably just do some snow blowing.
Yeah, a little dusting or something.
But that's something I don't like. I like that. I like working outdoors. I do not like soaking snow, which I got to soak my area, you know, where I live at. And raking leaves, well, that's all right. I don't like when it's wet.
Yeah. When they're nice and dry, that's the time to rake them.
It'll work out too.
I'll say, we got to rake every leaf at our house.
So when that day don't snow, but I don't like getting out that day don't go work.
Yeah.
There he is. Yes, he is. How are you?
So the rest of the lineup at the Esquire, we have Suspiria, mid-90s, Beautiful Boy, The Happy Prince, All About Nina, Free Solo, and Bill and Ted's Jogas Journey at 10 p.m. tonight. So let's read about All About Nina. That's the new film on the Esquire marquee. All About Nina. Just as Nina Gels, played by Mary Elizabeth Winstead, brilliant and angry stand-up, kicks her career into high gear, her romantic life gets complicated, forcing her to reckon with what it means to be creative, authentic, and a woman in today's culture. All right. Let's go back. I'll mention again about the comedy show tomorrow at the Improv, Cincy Improv. It's in the Black Box Theater across the street from CBS. The Clifton Performance Theater has let the Cincy Improv have it for a year. And they're going to have performance tomorrow from 8 to 9:30 p.m. Improv Cincinnati at Clifton Performance Theater presents an evening of true stories and improvised comedy. Veracity, a guest monologuist, tells true stories that inspire the hilarious scenes from a team of all-star improv comedians. Wampus, a quirky team of characters who excel at playful absurdity and perform with exuberance. Castle of Wonder, smart, dashing, carefree, and a little bit dangerous, this team of improvisers is like your dream date in high school. So I wonder what that dream date in high school is about. So let's go to dedicated websites and see what we can tap into. Let's go to Twitter right off the top. I don't see anything about Clifton. I guess we'll just we'll go to another dedicated website. Like, let's go to NextDoor Clifton, see what's trending. We got November 11th is St. Bernard Community Day at the Wiedeman Brewery. If you haven't been over there, Wiedeman's opening a brewery and a tap room, and is proud to call St. Bernard its home. Show this image when you come to the brewery and receive 20% off your order. Wow. November 11th. That's Sunday. Wiedeman Brewery and Tap Room is proud to call St. Bernard home. November 11th is also Veterans Day. Join us to see this 10th, 11th. Would Sunday be the I guess I thought maybe the 11th was. Let's go to the calendar. I think the 11th must be Monday. No, it's Sunday. They're saying it's Veterans Day, so I'm confused. But if Sunday's Veterans Day, there you go. The VFW Sports Clips, Help a Hero Scholarship Program, which you can support. Ellen Beersdorf says Clifton Market needs you. David Brin mentions a small grocery doing well at Riverside Marketplace. It's in Ludlow, Kentucky. Cincinnati is preparing for its first snowfall. Somebody lost a credit card. Jack Brennan joined Clifton. I think this might be the Jack Brennan who is the sports writer and he lives in Clifton. Sarah Weath of Clifton is looking for a nanny. Irie Moore is looking for some private messages about the Good Feet store. Sherry Wright of Clifton has a post about Clifton Market. Just got back from Clifton Market. It was so nice to see it full of customers with full carts. Everyone in Clifton should get out on this beautiful day and shop here. This was 6 hours ago. And shop here to keep the lights from going out. Please, no negative comments. Let's be positive. So let's read some of the comments. Well, Max Gilbert says, no reality, must be positive. Well, that's one sunny Saturday when a lot of people shop and it makes it all look like a real grocery. Jules Rosen says, seems pretty real to me. I have never been able to not fulfill my grocery needs there. Also, show me the sushi bar and the juice bar at Kroger. So, thank you, Jules Rosen. Laura Brang of Clifton says, my family has been able to buy our groceries at Clifton Market and have had only to buy an item somewhere else a few times in almost 2 years. I'm not denying that there are some empty shelves, but you can certainly do the vast majority of your shopping at Clifton Market. It's more than just groceries too. We enjoy interacting with the staff and running into our neighbors. So there's confusion about who has sushi or not, but Deb Vance says, we moved here from out of state, and a big draw to the Clifton neighborhood was development of a community supported grocery store. We instantly became members before it opened. You all should understand that if the market fails, it will negatively affect the nature and health of Clifton shops on Ludlow, as well as the local Clifton housing market. The thing attracted us to this idea that the community cares so much about the health of a local shopping area that they were inspired to create a co-op market. Everyone should understand how unique this is and how positively it reflects on the community. And you should also realize how rare this is at a time when shopping is dominated by gigantic big box stores and gigantic supermarkets. Frankly, I'm appalled and saddened by the apathy and the negativity. Okay. I started buying organic chicken there since Amazon is basically dumbing down Whole Foods. Are you going to come over and say hello? Yeah, just have a seat here. We're live on YouTube.
Oh, we're live?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. We're live?
Yes.
Oh,
You can sneak in there. It's kind of tight here. See if we can turn the camera a little bit.
we're so live. Hi.
Yeah. Well, you can introduce yourself.
Oh, great. Hey, I'm Donnell.
Hi, I'm Kristen.
And what's your Clifton Market story?
Well, we live right down the street.
We do.
Have come here a few times and have
lot
fallen
of
in love with
times.
it. Yeah.
We love it.
Well, what's not to like? Now, if we could just get a 1,000 more people.
To love it.
Yeah, I think if people show up, they'd love it. We always have a great time here. And
That's true.
Yeah, we think it's great.
Yeah,
So.
and we can walk to it.
Well, it's a great resource, but I've been following the market quite a bit, and we just everything. I can't seem to get any increase in sales. We just I don't know where the magic button is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that's tricky. Yeah, I don't know what the answer is. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and we're getting this pie. Look at that.
Okay.
Maybe that's the secret. If you come over, there's
It's from Conscious
Conscious
Kitchen,
Kitchen.
which is up in Clifton, which is a great restaurant.
yeah, right
And
on
they're selling
Shoreline.
it here.
Carrot pie.
Carrot
Yeah.
pie.
Well,
We're gonna
we have a
get
lot of capability to handle anybody's line of goods.
Yeah.
Like
no, it's
80
great.
acres, green.
Well, hopefully people will realize the value
Yeah.
and they'll start coming.
Yeah. It's still relatively new, right? I'm assuming it takes some
It'll
time.
be 2 years in January,
Yeah, that's probably why.
but I don't know if we have 2 years of reserves. We've been basically relying on our distributors to extend credit, and we're trying to reach a point where the market is like breaks even, and we haven't got that. We haven't gotten it. It's very critical. In order to show any way up, is to break even.
Okay. Are you guys getting close, or what's the? No. Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
it's extremely serious, and
Yeah.
sure you could maybe spend $500,000 in marketing, and get and I guess you'll have to have like flawless customer service. A lot of things have to happen in unison to make this happen.
Yeah, it's tricky. I mean, you would think with the students, just up the street and in this
That's
neighborhood,
true.
you could pull people in, but I don't know if there seems like there's a lot of competition, even in the last 2 years of other places opening up. I don't know if that's something that you worry about or that's pulling people away from the market. Yeah.
Well, in the beginning, we wanted to be like an uptrend grocery store, but it didn't work out. So now we're just trying to be a community grocery store with community spirit.
Yeah.
I don't think that has as much cachet as to draw in a real crowd from the region for like a specialty uptrend grocery store.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on who lives around here too. Like, are you marketing to those just right around here? How does that work?
we don't really have a marketing budget. The staff's on a razor thin edge. Everything is razor thin. There's no marketing. I started this broadcast to help, and in a month of broadcasting, I can't say that it's shown any. I made the yard signs here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, we see those around.
Yeah.
Did the window treatments.
Yeah.
Oh, those look good too.
They do
yeah.
look good.
But I'm trying to find what is Well, you'd think we might be able to do a little bit with social media, but
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know if you have a big online presence or, if you can push things that way.
I have a tremendous online presence for the market.
Yeah.
But I need other marketers. I'm the only volunteer marketer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could use about the Burnett Woods and this art center going in there. Do you know about that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, I don't
Does
know.
that actually happen?
No. What it is that when this came up, immediately we have 350 zealot-driven people who want the Burnett Woods to stay the way it is. 350. They're willing to go to a rally, show up with signs, and we need that kind of support here in Clifton for the market.
Yeah. All right. Well, are you having like a push to get volunteers together? Is there any plan to? So I feel like a lot of the people that come here probably would volunteer and put in some kind of grassroots effort to get the word out. But,
I have petitioned people endlessly,
yeah.
but I'm also very familiar with the difficulty of getting volunteers.
Yeah.
We have the Art Center, we have CTM, the Clifton Town Meeting, we have like Clifton Fest. All those take a lot of volunteers, but it's always like the same 2 or 3 people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Have you connected with the Center for Community Engagement at UC?
I'm working on these. Over time, I've worked with trying to get students involved, but usually they're good if there's a grade attached to something, but it's not.
Yeah, that's
They're
true.
not really. You'd seem that there would be a resource there, but I've never really had it come. But the UC students have totally embraced Burnett Woods. There's the DAP department that draws
That's
in the
right.
park. There's the
Yeah.
botany department that goes into the woods. It's full of UC students.
Yeah.
I wonder what the model is for like a market like this. Have you gone to other cities and seen like, well, this is what we want the Clifton market to look like? Have you other places in Columbus, Cleveland, or anywhere across the country that, have the
They're
same
struggling
model?
also.
Yeah. Okay.
There's another market very similar to this in Lexington.
Yeah.
It has 8,000 subscribers, but they don't shop at the market either. So we have 1,200 shareholders, and our shareholders, they'd like to support it. We were able to raise $6 million, but it's easier to raise money than it is to have shoppers.
Yeah.
It's fascinating.
Yeah, it's tricky.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's just so much, competition out there. I don't know what the answer is, but
I think too, people
yeah.
are getting everything delivered to their houses now.
Well, that's true. It's you've got to really have community in your heart to back this store. I was just reading on Clifton NextDoor. I don't know if you're familiar with Clifton NextDoor, but wonderful testimony of someone who says, 2 years I've been shopping here. All my needs are here.
Yeah.
But that's a spirited, community-oriented person. And I think the vast majority of people are they go to work, they come home,
Yeah.
they don't volunteer for anything. It's just
People are
fine.
tired,
They're tired. They just.
overworked, and underpaid.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't.
Welcome to the United